MJ. I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I have a school community that teaches people how to budget and manage their finances and work on fixing their mindset around money.
Something we all desperately need help with. So it's been awesome.
Ain't that the truth?
Absolutely. So, MJ, let's talk about your journey on camera. What were you struggling with before you met me and came to my group?
Yeah, for sure. So, when I first got on school, everybody was talking about this thing called a VSL, and I really had no idea what that even meant or what that was. And then I went to the Google machine and was like, what's a VSL? Oh, a video sales letter. Why do I need one? Well, because people don't know who the heck you are. So, it's a way to get yourself out in front of your target audience and give them just a high level overview of the services that you offer. So, yeah, not only did I not have a VSL, I didn't even know what it was, and I didn't understand the importance of having one. So, and then as fate would have it, you came along.
Randomly, we connected on school just through comments, and it just like nothing to do with that. I think, oh, you posted something about sticky notes. I'll never
Yes.
forget that. And I'm a firm believer in sticky notes. These are how my script. You can't see it with
Me
the blurry.
too.
These are my scripts right here. Sticky notes. And so much has happened since. So, Len, you went on to come to our live events here in Chicago. Now we've got you hopefully getting, so we got to build our school community up in Milwaukee, but you are the mayor of school of Milwaukee.
Right.
Um,
Right.
so congrats on all that. But let's talk about rewind a little bit. Once you joined the community and started working with me, like what was the system like? Was it easy to understand? Was it easy to implement?
Yeah, so what I like about your system is it's kind of similar to my own system. It's taking the big picture and then breaking it down into these bite-sized steps that people can digest much easier because much like budgeting, which can be very overwhelming, a lot of people are also not comfortable being on camera. And when you can give them just a little snippet of what to do every day, which is what the VSL challenge is about, it's much easier and much less overwhelming. So that part I appreciate because it's like you're starting with the end in mind, right? It's like the goal is to have a VSL when everything is said and done. But when you're in that process of like, oh my gosh, like I don't know how to do this, or I don't know what to say, or I don't know what's even going to come across and resonate with my audience. But I really like how not only do you not make it about the VSL at first. It's like literally like, hey, just get comfortable talking on camera. And that's a huge hurdle for, I mean, even for me. And like way back when my background was in music and I was in school on a music performance scholarship. So I have no problem being on stage. That has never scared me, but I don't love being on camera and I never really have. And I think is like, in my mind, like a performance it's said and done, right? Like the audience sees it, then you move on with your life. Like, oh man, a video is like forever. What if I screw it up and there's proof? So, yeah.
I never even thought about. I will keep that in mind as we move forward. But yeah, one thing I talk about is like, and the VSL is just one thing that we do. It's just the first step. But even the VSL, I say it's disposable. Like the beauty of videos, you can do another one and another. You can hit the delete button. And you can put up a new one and a new one and we're going to like your offer is
Yes.
going to change. The platform you're on is going to change. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll work on addressing that fear as we move forward. But it's so funny. Like everyone is so shocked to hear you even say that, MJ, because you are so good on camera, and you're such an authentic. But it's good to hear because like if that means if you're struggling with it, that like imagine if someone is like just deer in the headlights in it with that with that. So yeah, it's good to see you struggle, MJ.
I'm just
There's
like
hope for
you.
all. I'm just like you. All right, so you haven't had your VSL up very long yet, so we're not going to talk like it's not like it's gotten you 100 new members or anything like that. But just in general, like what are some of the benefits since you've been through the program?
Yeah, so yeah, even like my VSL has not been up very long, but the feedback in my group is very positive. I posted it in my group just to be like, "Hey guys, like I finally got this done." And then I actually sent it to one of my girlfriends who I'm trying to get on school to do her own thing, and she's like, "This is so good. Like you sound so polished and professional." She's like, "I couldn't do this." I'm like, "But you can because I didn't think I could do it either, and you love how my video turned out, and I know a guy who can help you." Yeah, like just sorry, was it just about the overall like benefits or just the
Yeah, just the over,
process?
yeah, the just the better, like what's like, because it's so we've talked a little bit about anytime that you're interviewing someone for your testimonials, you just want to talk about what they were struggling with, what was the system like, was it easy to understand and implement, and then what's the benefits, what's the happily ever after, like
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
for
So
sure.
just is it easier for you to get on camera now? I think is a big question at this point.
Yeah, I would say it's less awkward. It's still not my favorite thing, but I'm not like because I'm sort of a perfectionist, so I think a lot of it was like making like a million takes. I don't have time to do all these takes, and if I'm not going to do it good, then I don't want to do it at all. So, but now I am much less concerned about that, and I think a lot of times it's just like we see a lot of very, professional content and people who have these like giant budgets that we're working with, but it's really, it doesn't, the production style doesn't need to be a Hollywood movie, right? The information is what people are after. So I think that once I sort of got that into my head, I was like, oh yeah, like it doesn't need to be this super polished, like with this like really nice backdrop and a fancy microphone and all this stuff. It's like I can just record and have it be done.
Mission accomplished. That is what I was really hoping for you and everyone to take away from this. Like, there's a couple things you can do for gear. Like I use gear. I've got a mic and all that, but I
Yeah.
don't want you guys don't going down the rabbit hole of spending all these and I've seen it. I've been in these creator groups where there's every week they're talking about the new camera they bought, the new microphone, the new like just thousands of dollars. And it's like why like just be yourself and have a strong compelling message and you've done
Yeah.
a fantastic job of that, MJ, so I'm
Thank
proud to
you.
see. Like I think you were good to begin with, but you've definitely, even just in the small time, you can definitely see the growth, and your last VSL was awesome. So like very cool. So who would you recommend this group to in addition to your friend?
Yeah, right. So I think anybody who is both new to school or even anyone who wants to refresh their VSL. I think there's probably people who they've sort of got their system down and they've got their thing and I've seen some clearly professionally done VSLs as I've perused through school, which is great. Like that's something I think we can all aspire to. But if you're still in the space where you're just not comfortable on camera and you need to tell people what your community is about, and or you're just thinking, my offer has changed or my community has really kind of shifted direction, so I need a refresh. I think this is a really good system to help people just break it down. It doesn't need to be this 5-minute video. It can be a minute or two long of what you do and what you offer and who you help and what they're going to get once they join your community. So I think anyone who has those needs can definitely benefit from what you're doing.
Awesome. And that's a testimonial, folks. Great. That was fantastic. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.